Hi guys, it's Rachel here. I just wanted to show you quickly how the little projects turned out yesterday because you didn't see them finished. So just a few things in this video today. So I made a pocket here. So that's going to be a flippy pocket because I put the napkin on the back. But I literally used 2 napkins and I'll show you what's left out of the 2 napkins. There's that little piece there. That's it. That's all that's left out of the napkins. So 2 napkins and I got all these projects. So this is a pocket made out of book page. I made this flippy thing. I think I made that after I stopped the video, but I love these. Hadn't made these for a while, this sort of thing, and I don't think I'd made them before with napkins, so I'm really happy with those. So there's that one. I'll show you that after. I did that afterwards, and we might do some of those today. I'll think about it. Then I did this one, and afterwards I just made a little taggy thing to go inside, and that's the back. And so they'll just clip into a page with a paper clip. And then there's this one. I didn't put anything, but I stitched in these little envelopey things, baggy things that Michelle sent me. And I just love that one. And then this is another book page pocket. And in this case, this one can be stitched down. It can be a tuck behind, like a pocket behind, or like a side tuck. Or it could be a tuck that way. And then I also did this one as well. And again, I put one of those in. And that's the back. And then the other thing that I did was I folded a book page. Oh, this was a Daphne's Diary page. I did the collage with the napkin on the outside, and I put a butterfly on there. And then, well, it can go that way. I think that was what my intention was. But then also I made it like a file folder. So I just folded it and then just trim. I just made that up. There, and then I put a little pocket inside, and it's got coffee dyed paper inside. So that's what I did. And then the other thing I've been busy doing is I've got some 5 new kits in my shop. So this is the first. Oh no, I'll do kit 2 first. So I've done some more of my letters because I have a lot of letters. So that's kit 2. I've just printed it out from the PDF. Super old letters. And then love this one. I love that one. I use that one a lot. And I like the reverse side because you can, when you're printing, that can be, or that could be like a collagey piece that you can put on the back of tags and journaling cards. But it can also be on the reverse side of your pages when you print as well. So the 1868, they're super old letters here. 1846. This is 1935. This was like an account or something. And then that one, that's like an invoice. And I've looked up that company. It doesn't exist anymore. And then there's these ones. And you can't even read the names on them. This is super odd. This one, I love this one. This one's very heavy. And I printed this one on, I think you've seen it before. I printed it on, what's it called? Tracing paper. It works really well because it's very prominent, the writing. They did a lot of scribbling. And then I also printed them, and the Eco Tank did not like the coffee dyed paper. So I printed them out on the coffee dyed paper just so you get an idea of how you can make them look as well. So that one too. And you can see the doily behind. So that's kit 2, and I'll probably have a play with them today. And then this is kit 3. I've done kit 3, but I've got so many letters. It's really, there's just so many. This one has the most beautiful writing. And in this one here, you can even see the texture of the paper there. And 1808, this one. And then this is super old. So I did, as I've done before, I scan them in every direction because some of them open out. I think that one's in French and this one's in Italian. And I just, again, folded them, opened them out and scanned them in all different directions. And I printed them on a sort of ivory paper, oatmeal-y sort of colour paper. And I also scanned them with that paper behind them. So that way, if there were any holes, you didn't have any layering sort of white. It's more dull. This one's gorgeous. This is like got a big grid on it. And then I love this. This is French, and it's handwritten music. So there's 3 pages. Now, one page I put in upside down in the PDF, but that doesn't really matter because you print it out and then you flip it like I just did. So that's, I gave you 3 pages of that. And then that's another invoice. Here's another invoicey sort of thing. This is one of those documents. I just love the colour of that paper. And then this is the, this I printed on the tea-dyed paper. The EcoTank accepted the tea-dyed paper. So I thought, just to give you an idea of what they look like. And then, I mean, you can print them out as your pages, or they're nice to fold and put in the page, in the pockets, I want to say. So that's that kit. It took me forever. It took me all morning. And now I'll do this one next. So I've done another doily kit because I've been using some of these doilies and I haven't shared them yet. So I just don't like sitting at the computer that much. So I'm very slow at getting these things done. So this is the doily kit. It's similar to the other one in the sense that you get them in the different sizes. Now this one is chopped off because it's very big, but it's beautiful. So that's why I scanned it. I really loved it. And I like it because you can put it on the edge of a page or the edge of a journaling card, and I just love the colour of it. So that's that one. So that's doily kit 2. And then I've done 2, and I've been promising it for such a long time. I've done 2 embroidery kits. So I don't want to show you that. I'll go like this because that's the first page. So I've done them. You'll get the JPEGs as well. So I've done them the big size, and I've just printed these from the PDF. So there's the birdie. You can cut all these bits out here, and it's just on regular copy paper. I didn't do anything fancy. You can resize them whatever you like. So you've seen me use that one a lot. I love making tags out of these, and you've seen that one. I know you've been waiting for that one, and this one here, and this one I scanned in 2 places. So you get 2 places there. And then this beautiful old antique, what's it called? Patchwork. And then what I've done is then I resized them in the PDF. And so these could be little sort of journaling cards. And then I've done strips of the embroideries. So it could be like a belly band, or it could be, you could cut even more and make it like, what do you call it? Washi tape. That's it. So here's another one here. So smaller size, and then the strips. And then that's the front page of it. Okay, so that's embroidery kit 1. And then I've got, do I have any more after that? Oh no, I think that's quite enough. Let's start from the back, which was my first page in my file. So this one here, and you can see the texture of the linen. Then there's this one. And these, I quite often put these ones as pages in my journals because I like that. And this one, I usually put that as a page, or otherwise I make it into tags because you get nice pieces of embroidery. This one here, I've quite often put that one as a page, but then again, you could also get nice tags and journaling cards out of it. And the same with this one. I've used that one quite a lot. And then this one here. And you could also reduce these down and cut out the flowers, which I haven't done too much of. I would like to do more of that. This one I quite often put in as a journal page because it's just so pretty, but you could also use the flowers. And then this one here, and that one you've seen me fussy cut the flowers out. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that one. I've done that quite often. And then these are just on the copy paper. However, these can also be printed onto cardstock, and they can be pockets because they were like, you know, when you get the big runner or the tray cloth, and you get these are the embroideries in the center of it. You get the main embroidery at the end, which I've got here. Where is it? It's this one here, there, and then that was in the middle. So they're slightly different, but I love those, and I think these would be beautiful fussy cut out as well. And then again, like with the other one, I've done the smaller size because I try with the PDF, I try to give you things that you can't easily do just with your printer. And then here as well, so little pockets they could be, little journaling cards, whatever you like, little tags. And then again, the washi style thing. And that is Vintage Embroideries 2. So that is it. Now, did I have anything else to tell you? No, I don't think so. So I think I'll trot off and see if my husband's preparing lunch. Might go and get on to that. And then I'll see if I feel inspired to do another video. So thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.